Good morning, everyone. It is March the 9th, 2016, and time to kick off another trading day. We'll start first with the treasuries because those markets open before the E-mini does, the day session anyway. Okay, the 10-year auction, usually auctions, I know everybody gets tired of this, but usually the first year is up. We've had probably, this is the fifth session that a 2-year or 3-year hasn't rallied the market. The 10-year and 5-year are usually down. Then the 7-year and 30-year start the day off and usually finish up without a major piece of news. Now, we have a major piece of news tomorrow, the ECB rate increase. And supposedly 10 basis points and plus 10B for their quantitative easing program. That supposedly is built into the market. That will take the euro lower by design to increase the goal is to increase inflation and increase exports outside of the EU. And the lower euro has increased exports outside of the EU, but it has not increased inflation. So there's where we sit. They can't move the paper with the bottom falling out of the market. I do believe there's a short left in the market. So 7 to 11 will be sell 1. 15 to 19 sell 2. I think we can buy it a little lower, but this WX usually can set the low. So we're going to try for a 29 to 01 buy. And we're going to put a question mark by 5. May have to pay up 5s to get in. And then 21 to 25 on the for buy 2. It is auction day, and at some point the dealers have to step in and support the market if they're going to move the paper. Just the way it works. I've got no incentive to buy if the market's headed lower. I'll just wait another half hour and buy them cheaper, even though the primary dealers know how much I want to buy on this particular auction. The news story started last week. There's a shortage of 10-year and 30-year paper for the repo market, and that's why we've had such an explosive rally in the 10 and the 30-year up until yesterday. Wholesale trade today, plus a tenth. Crude oil, plus 3 million barrels. I didn't see the APIs last night, but I would assume that they built. Back in the old days, the APIs were the numbers that drove the markets on Tuesday afternoons. Partly to facilitate liquidity and the rest of it, the EIA number has taken over. Hits during the daytime, and it gives the markets time to adjust for that particular number. Okay, we got this low at 19 and a low at 24, so 21 to 25 buy 1, and we'll put a question mark at 29, and then 17 to 13 buy 2. The spill from London was at 12. We're at 3, so leaning against the spill from London, a 7 to an 11 sell. And then the London high was 22. And then 16, then 15 to 19 for sell 2. Picking up that number, and I mean there's the London high at 23. The spill from Globex came from at 23, so a limit sell at 22 on paper would be a nice structural sell. We've got volume in this area. We've got volume down here, and we can see that volume is holding the market so far. So the basically 16 to 20 is probably best resistance, and our 20 to 24 picking up volume here and here is probably our best support. And you can see the high volume number right here is what, 25? It is at 24. There's your tractor. Looking at gold. Okay, again, our 1250 is held. That's the number we like. We said as long as 1250 holds, we like to think the market can trade up. I don't think conditions around the world have changed to inhibit the long-term buying by the retail account of gold. So 45 to 50 is basically support. There's where our buy area is. So 50, 52 buy 1, 45, 47 buy 2. London's high was at 59.60. That is resistance. So 59.61 sell 1, 64.66 sell 2. Like the long side better. Doesn't mean it can't sell. Doesn't mean that we can't take good trades from the short side. Doesn't mean that we won't take trades to the short side. But for position trading, I believe there's more opportunity, more buying yet to come. Bank of America has had 1350 to 1550. A lot of people are zeroing in on 1500 right now. Don't know if we'll get there, but you need to keep these targets in mind. Okay, the European rate decision tomorrow should take the euro lower. The euro has shown strength the last couple of days. We like the short side of the euro better than the long side because that is the intent of the European Central Bank, is to take the euro lower. You can see we have really a pretty square distribution when you just look at the long-term distribution on the right side of the screen. I'll take the long-term distribution more into the screen so we can see it a little better. Definitely have a big market of selling. You can see that the high volume numbers down here look like at 109.25, 109.30. And the mode is below the mean, so we like that. Structurally, first buy, maybe the 109.50 area. Then 109.25 for buy 2. On the sell side, 75 to 85, so we'll make London's high is 85, so we'll make 80 to 85, sell 1, and 110, 110.10, sell 2. Looking at crude, which is strong based on the fundamentals. We're at 37 right now. The highs in the 33 area, so 37 and a quarter, 37.50 sell 1, 37.75, 38 sell 2. We're high into the EIA number. A little profit taking before that might set up for us. Starting out 36 and a quarter, 36.50 sell buy 1, and then 35.50, 35.75 buy 2. So if we're looking for 150 ticks, we got a high of 37, say 25. That takes us to 36.25, 35.75 for 150 ticks. So this, just off of average ranges, playing the average numbers, etc., at 35.50, 35.75 is a reasonable buy. And to the E-mini. Big rate decision by the ECB usually slows down the trading in the E-mini. I think we're looking at a range trade today with resistance at 95 to 2,000 and support at 80 to 85. Pretty square distribution. Crude oil has been assigned the major reason for the buying in the E-mini overnight. But if the ECB does move tomorrow and cut their rates and raise the QE, it would be good for the stock market. It would rally it, and we get a little extra play off of a stronger dollar. You have two reasons to buy our market. Stronger dollar, and perhaps the recession is behind us. Overnight, China had to intervene in its markets, so the Asian markets were mixed. China's market was up because of China's plunge protection team buying the stock market. Europe supposedly is up because of the strength in oil. So you never really know for sure. So I think we're going to get stops above the overnight session high. 94.99 will be sell 1. 4 to 9 will be sell 2. 80 to 85 buy 1. And we're back to this 82 area. 82, 83 for limit buy based on structure. And then 70 to 75 for buy 2. So look for a trading range in the E-mini today with probably an up bias to start out, but failure to take out 2,000 and hold it, I think, would set up the short. So resistance begins at 95, support begins at 85, and we'll see what she writes. See what it brings us today. Back with you in a bit as soon as I get everything up and posted.